Hey everyone, Kai here, and today I'm coming to you with another video from my career series, and we are going to talk about burnout. Burnout is real, and I know that in 2020 we all were in just this unknown territory, navigating it the best way we knew how. You know, who would have thought? I remember before 2020 started, everyone was like, 2020 vision, like everyone was so hyped, this gonna be my year. And it came like within the first 3 months, we are on lockdown. For me personally, I was super excited about it because I was dealing with so much prior. And so my 2019 was a lot. You know, I turned this milestone age, and I ain't saying what age. I turned this milestone age, and there was a lot of things going on with my family in terms of their health that was weighing heavy on me emotionally. And then my company was going through a merger. So you put all of those in a pot together, and you add on the fact that I have a full-time job. Sometimes I'm working late. I met my boyfriend around in 2019. So now I have to be a girlfriend and prioritize my relationship. And I'm a friend, and I'm a daughter, and I'm a niece, and I'm a granddaughter, and I'm all of those things, and you put it all in a pot. And I was like that meme of Janet Jackson just trying to hold it together. And so going into 2020 for me, I was already dealing with so much that I knew I needed a break. So I knew I wasn't going to travel because technically I was kind of starting a new job. So I told everyone I'm not traveling because I have to zero in and focus on this new job and get myself together. Unbeknownst to me, no travel. I was probably speaking that into existence because there would be no travel even if I wanted to. But I pivoted, we all pivoted into this work from home status. And for me personally, it was much needed because the hustle and bustle of living in New York, going on trains, crowded trains at that, trains where you have to get to work, you're late, so you're literally standing under someone's armpit. No wonder, you know, COVID spread so fast as it did, but you know, I was starting to question, is this life? Because it just seemed to be so redundant. You wake up, you rush. There's no time to just be still because you're rushing to get to work by 9 o'clock. There's no time to pray or to have your morning meditation or to read your Bible or to just be with yourself because you're just rushing. Then you're rushing to get on a crowded train where you can't read, you can't stand, there's people in back of you, there's people in front of you, you're smelling armpits, you're getting sneezed on, and then you go to work and you come home and you do it all over again. And for me, it was burning me out. And I remember sitting on a platform a week before the quarantine happened, and I remember just thinking to myself, I need to take a break. This is too much. And so a week later, it happened. In the beginning, and I still do, I love working from home. It allowed me to have lunch with my grandmother and talk to her more and be there for my aunt and just be there for my family. And it allowed of me so many things, right? Like things that was uncanny, but it also, I was behind closed doors for most of the day. So I want to talk about the burnout of working from home, because what essentially happened was you take out the commuting and you're working during that commuting. So instead of working for like 8 hours and being able to just shut it down, you're working and working and working. there were a lot of external factors that caused my burnout. It wasn't only work. You know, my dog passed away. That took a really huge hit on me. It took a toll on me in a major way. I never imagined he would pass away so soon, but I wasn't ready for that. It was a shock. It was sudden. I didn't know, and that took a toll on me. And other things happened in the pot. We'll throw that in there. And I just had no motivation. I was not productive as I wanted to be, and it was just a lot to ask for someone, you know. It was mentally and physically and emotionally exhausting. And so I wanna not only to come here to just complain like, oh my gosh, I've been burnt out, but I wanna share some tips with you just in case you're feeling the same way, into how to get yourself out of that. And so the first thing I wanna say is rest. Full stop. I was gonna add more, but full stop. Rest. Get your 8 hours. Use the weekends to catch up on time. Take naps. Rest. Do not compromise your sleep schedule. Do not compromise anything for work or for whatever else you have going on. The second thing is set boundaries. Set boundaries. For me, you know, the whole answering emails on weekends, that's a no-no to me unless there's like a major thing going on and I have to, but that's a no. My weekends are for me. I've given work all week and now the weekend is completely for me to enjoy. So boundaries. Another boundary that I've set forth for myself is Mondays and Thursdays, I'm exercising. I am shutting down at 7 and I am going to exercise. I am going to my boot camp class. I am going to box. I am going to exercise. That is a non-negotiable. There are certain things that come up where I may not be able to make a Thursday, but I'm going to exercise. And so I encourage you to do that same thing, to find that boundary where you can do something for yourself. And that will be my next tip. A hobby. Me, I love to read. So I try to read books to just clear my mind off of things, but really tap into something that you love to do. Craft, interior designing, maybe like figuring out a space that you want to like decorate some more. Find a hobby. Journaling, building a website, a side hustle, side business. I would say that will also help you just find a renewed sense of oomph to get you going again, right? Just a renewed sense of I don't know if you have experienced burnout yourself. For me, like I said, it was something that was building up, and I just remember just feeling like overwhelmed, you know, like drowning and burnt and not having the energy to think through anything anymore. And so burnout is real. And I think, you know, me this year making a cognizant effort to avoid that, you know, to do and prioritize myself. So what does that mean? Like I mentioned, a hobby, sleeping, resting, self-care, taking a long bath. I went to Lush the other day, let me show, and I bought like these cute bath bombs. This has like chamomile in it. So yeah, I want to do something to take care of me. So I am prioritizing some self-care now because I don't want to continue down this road of burnout. So, oh, my hoodie, if you like what you see, this is, my boyfriend has a shop, a swag shop for his podcast. So this is where it's from. I'll put the link in the description and check it out if you like what you see. Okay, so that's what I wanted to talk about, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.